Hello, I'm Toby Tunes, and in the past 25 years or so, I've recorded several CDs with a couple with Chaz, once with Greg, and the rest I did by myself. I had a few times a guest musicians to play a solo or keyboard or something in the past, but mostly I try to play all the instruments: bass, drums, keyboard, synthesizer, auto harp, drums, and write the music and the words. Often I'll take a song that I really like from Dylan or the Beatles or something, and I'll kind of rewrite the words that kind of correspond to events in my own life. But the rhythm is basically kind of the same, could be faster, slower, little chord change, but still similar to the original. I love doing that. It's kind of like Al Yankovic. But this CD that I'm just finished is called Johnny Asshole, You Backstabbing Son of a Bitch. Is kind of the darker side of my music. But the reason I did this is sort of, I don't want to say revenge or anything, but when I hear my voice, my music, and I sing these songs about Johnny Asshole, it just makes me a little bit happier from what he did. Now, Johnny Asshole is somebody I have known since junior high, and I thought we were friends. And when I moved back downriver in 2010, because I had cancer and I was going through the treatments for a couple of years in Ann Arbor, and during that time I reconnected with a lot of friends that I had. And one of my best friends, David, we hung out all the time. We started recording music together, and it was just like a brother. And of other few friends, I had Chuck and Doug and, Johnny Asshole, and that I'd hang out with, that, people I've known most of my life. Well, unfortunately, Dave died. And before he died, some months, I traded him a Fender Stratocaster that I brought back from Japan. It was real special to me. I traded him for a camper so I would have a place to live. But if I ever wanted the guitar back, I can do it. And when Dave died, he had 125 guitars. Because his dream was to open up a guitar shop. Well, his wife said that she was going to auction everything, and if I wanted to come and get my guitar or any others, I could come and buy them before the auction. So I thought, okay, I'm going to get my guitar back and maybe pick up a couple others. So on the way, I thought, I think Johnny Asshole would really like to come and maybe get a couple guitars. There's 125 to choose from. And Johnny Asshole isn't really a musician. He's got a couple guitars, he can play a couple chords, but he's got no soul for music and no talent. But, he's pretty well off, always has been, and I just, because we're friends, and could have went alone, but I invited him. So we get there, and I find my guitar, and so I offered Dave's wife a certain amount of money. And then he, Johnny Asshole, offers her more money for my guitar. And I looked at him like, what the hell? So I offered more, and then he offers more. And I just couldn't believe that he was stabbing me in the back to get my guitar. He had 125 to choose from, but he had to have mine. And I couldn't believe it, and I regret ever inviting him over. I trusted him. He was my friend. I knew him for a long time. I know he was arrogant and all these ego trips and everything about him, but I trusted him because he always said, I got your back, Toby. I'm going through cancer and shit, and he's my friend, and all this stuff he'd tell me. But when it came down to that, none of that mattered. I was so shocked, because I was going through cancer treatment, hormone therapy and shit, and it affects you emotionally. And I was so shocked that I couldn't even think. I couldn't speak. And I left without buying anything. And in the ride back home, I couldn't think straight. I couldn't say anything. I was just shocked what just happened. I asked him several times through the year or two, sell it to me. He refused. I just thought, he says he's a good guy, so maybe he'll do the right thing. He'll figure it out, what he did. Because people have to trust him. They give him money to invest, and here he is, untrustworthy. So good luck with that. So I have, over the time, been creating this CD, Johnny Asshole, You Backstabbing Son of a Bitch, just for my own, just for my own. But, however, I want to share it with anybody who likes my music and that maybe know him and better understand who he is. So this is not my best music, but it comes from my heart, my soul. This is my feelings here. My other music, Two Guys from Trenton or Toby Tunes or The Kilt, other CDs are not bad either. And I'll be posting those up online soon too. Anyway, I hope you enjoy Johnny Asshole, the backstabbing son of a bitch, and you will share it with anyone you like. And also, I would like to mention that I'll be starting on CD number 2 of more great tunes of Johnny Asshole, the backstabbing son of a bitch. And it will reveal more information if you listen carefully.